200 school children have been forced to withdraw from the St Patrick's Day parade in Downpatrick following a row over flags. One principal says he's very disappointed as all his pupils' hard work for this very successful cross-community venture has come to nothing. Jane Lockery reports.
Preparations for tomorrow's cross-community St Patrick's Day parade are well underway. 30,000 people are expected to descend on this historic town, reported to be the burial place of the patron saint himself, but a row over the tricolour is threatening to overshadow the day. Last week, a Sinn Fein councillor, Eamon McConvey, called on nationalists to carry tricolours at the parade, which he intends to do at the front of the parade. On Monday night, unionists picketed a council committee meeting to voice their concerns. As a result of the controversy, 7 primary schools have now decided to pull out. None of the school principals involved wanted to be interviewed, but one of them told me he was very disappointed that all his pupils' hard work had come to nothing. It was, he said, a very successful cross-community venture, but obviously if there is any risk to child safety, that must be taken on board. The education manager at the St Patrick's Centre, who works closely with the schools, says the 200 children have been working on their cross-community parade projects since last October.
It's pretty devastating really, because the children have been working with dramatists, musicians and an artist to create, first of all, a drama show with original music, and then they were going to join onto the procession, and we've been working with an amazing artist who's created the procession for them in the costumes.
The Sinn Fein MLA for the area says it's important both to respect the flag and other people's traditions.
I think what has happened, Eamon is using this as a protest because of a breakdown of agreements within the Good Relations Forum within the council, where a recommendation came out of that forum saying that the St Patrick flag wasn't political neutral, and that the Down District flag should be given out. And I think he's making a protest in regards to that.
The DUP says the parade in Downpatrick has been a successful cross-community carnival for 25 years. Jim Wells is hoping for a resolution to the issue.
It's extremely unfortunate because, as we know, schools from right across the community are pulling out, the Vintage Vehicle Club has withdrawn, and many members of the Protestant community will not be attending, and all the work we've been doing to build community relations in Downpatrick around this event will be destroyed.
The chairman of Down District Council is urging the schools to reverse their decision.
Think again, because I'm bringing my granddaughter and she's going to be with me at the head of the parade tomorrow. And I as chairman be leading the parade, and I bring my own granddaughter, and I can't be any more confident than that.
The organisers of the St Patrick's Day Festival are encouraging people from every religious and cultural background to come to Downpatrick tomorrow. Jane Lockery, UTV Live, Downpatrick.
DUP politicians in Downpatrick walked away from the St Patrick's Day parade just moments after it began in protest of a Sinn Fein councillor's decision to fly the tricolour. But as Jane Lockery reports, the annual cross-community carnival, which attracted around 30,000 spectators, passed off peacefully.
Eamon McConvey, flanked by Sinn Fein colleagues, stood at the front of the St Patrick's Day parade in Downpatrick with the tricolour. In previous years, the red and white flag of St Patrick was flown, but talks involving councillors, which continued late into the night, failed to reach agreement.
Well, the tricolour itself, cross-community, we know what it represents.
But some parts of the community don't believe it does represent them.
Well, then they would have to tell me why I sat there. What have we done to actually make them keep away? Does a flag actually mean any harm to them?
Just moments after the parade moved off, DUP politicians walked out.
We've always made it clear we would not take part in any parade with a tricolour flying. This is a cross-community event. This will discourage Unionists and Protestants from taking part.
The Presbyterian moderator, who was also at the head of the parade, said he wanted to show his support for this cross-community event.
We're here to assert that this is a celebration for everybody. What others do with the political flags is deeply troubling to me, but it's their right and I respect that. But this is a civic event that we all want to uphold.